Hey, Christmas party people. I hope all of you guys are feeling like a freight train, flying like an aeroplane, feeling like a space brain, because we're going to have one hell of a show in store for you here tonight as Taco Tuesday leaps out at you and grabs you by the tacos, baby. Yeah. Here's a very special message from Taco John's.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Taco John's wants you to have a happy holiday the Mexican way with Nachos Navidad. Lots of fresh-made corn tortilla chips piled high and topped with all kinds of delicious things. Nachos Navidad from Taco John's. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. And from Taco John's.
Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Look out, world, get out of my way. Can't keep me from Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. That's my good news day. You never know what Hebrew will say. Let's all meet Taco Tuesday. Time to be kind, inspire your mind. You never know what Saji will find. A welcome break from the daily grind. Taco Tuesday, that's my good news day. Look out, world, can't keep us away. Call in if you got something to say. Let's all meet Taco Tuesday.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Taco Tuesday. I'm your host that likes to eat Tostitos, Hero77, along with Sagittarically speaking. And I've got to tell you guys something. You know, I'm very glad to be here, Saggy. I'm glad you could be here as well. You know what I'm saying, man?
I do know what you're saying. And I really appreciated our new sponsor, Taco John's, coming through for us in the clutch like that.
Yeah.
What is a Navidad anyway? I never heard of that before.
A Navidad? I think that's how you say Merry Christmas in Spanish. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay. So how are you doing today?
Who, me? I'm doing good, man. I'll tell you what. You know, there's nothing bad you could really say about Guns N' Roses except for maybe their last two albums. But, you know, when it comes to Guns N' Roses, and especially just the 80s in general, I feel like one album had not just one hit wonders on it, but it had several hits on it. Like that whole album, Appetite for Destruction, had one glorious hit after glorious hit. I mean, think about it, man. I mean, you got Welcome to the Jungle, It's So Easy, Night Train, Out to Get Me, Mr. Brownstone, Paradise City, My Michelle, Think About You, Sweet Child of Mine, You're Crazy, Anything Goes, and Rocket Queen. I mean, every single song. I mean, you got 12 songs there, brother. In my opinion, now this is just my opinion, but I think all 12 of those songs were number one hits back in the 80s. I'm just saying.
All right. Well, I'm not going to argue with you. Yeah, your argument was convincing enough for me. I remember that album being a pretty intense album, and that was the only full length album they ever recorded as a group, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Are you sure?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Oh, there was two. There was that one, and then there was another one, but
I knew that they didn't make many. I mean, yeah. So, but yeah, that album really stood out. Can you name any songs off of the other album? Well, that pretty much answers that question.
Yeah. Hey, do you know what though?
What's that?
The only song I remember, like they tried to make a comeback. Well, speaking of the other album, there was one song they did a remake. They remade a song. Remember Live and Let Die.
Okay, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Live and let die. You used to say, live and let live. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. You know, that was they remade that. I mean, wasn't that Paul McCartney and Wings?
Sure, I'm not going to argue. Again, you're not getting any arguments out of me. I'm just here. I'm just seeking answers, my friend. I'm not.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, you are, but you're doing good at seeking though. You're a truth seeker.
Well, yeah, most of the time. I heard the other day somebody's like, well, I'd like to at least get some version of the truth. And I'm like, why would you settle for a version of the truth? And how many versions of there's only one version. That's the truth. Uh, I couldn't believe the person said, oh, I'm just looking for at least give me a version of the truth. A
Yeah.
version? I mean, come on, man.
That's like saying, "Oh, that guy only stole one candy bar." You know.
Right. Yeah, that's like saying like I didn't lie to you. I just withheld information.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that happens a lot, though, man. Like someone says, "Oh, you know, you're not fat. You're just big boned."
Right. Well,
Yeah.
why didn't you tell me you cleared out the bank account? Well,
Yeah.
you didn't ask.
Well, can't argue that. I mean, can't argue with that logic. You know.
Yeah. So what we got going on tonight on Taco Tuesday? Did you have tacos this evening?
I did not. I had pasta and meatballs.
That sounds hearty and wholesome.
Oh, it was, man. And I'll tell you what, I had pasta, meatballs, and garlic bread. The garlic bread was so smooth. I mean, it wasn't too hard. It wasn't too soft. Like you could sop up your sauce with it, and it tasted so good. It wasn't too garlicky either. It was almost like a
It
person
was was
would
it so
say,
good you just didn't want to eat it? Is that what it was?
well, no, it was so good
Oh,
that you
okay.
wanted to eat the whole bag of it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Ugh, but I got to tell
I
you,
didn't have tacos either. I ate chicken and dumplings. I
yeah.
finished off. Yeah, it was my thirds. I made it the night before last.
Ah,
Well, early. Yeah, actually, I made it early yesterday morning. I got up early and made it. Okay,
mm-hmm.
so I ate it for lunch. Then I had it for dinner, and then I had it again today. I finished it off, and um, I'm glad it's gone because I was getting burned out on it, but
Yeah.
it was really good because it finally got cold down here in Florida. Like right now, I'd say it's like 46 degrees. To me, that's cold because I know it's probably not cold compared to where you're at, but
Oh, hell no. No. But I will say this to you. I think a famous person once told me that chicken and dumplings is just bone sticking food, you
oh,
know?
it seems like I've heard that somewhere before too.
Yeah.
It sticks. I mean, that bones stick to your bones means that it keeps you from getting hungry for a long time, right?
Hmm. I think so. That's
Okay.
what that famous person said.
Yeah, that's an expression. I think they call it.
Oh, okay.
But
But
you know what? It looks like we're all going to have food that sticks to our bones with a $600 stimulus check coming out for all those people who can't go to work anymore because they're
yeah.
locking everything down. Did you hear about UK has a new strain of the coronavirus that isn't any more deadly, but 70% more contagious? And I'm like, what do you mean 70% more contagious?
Hmm.
So anyway, all the rest of the world is blocking flights from the UK right now because they're not 100% sure that the vaccine that is currently coming out will work against the new strain.
Yeah.
Because apparently the vaccine attacks any spike protein that enters your body because that's how the coronavirus rolls. It's a spike protein. In case you didn't know.
Well, that sucks for me because I was gonna go on an all protein diet. Like I was gonna just drink protein shakes and raw eggs and eat bacon, like lots and lots of bacon. So
Well, bacon would be fine because
wow.
pigs don't have spikes on them. You might want to avoid porcupine though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, none of my food is spiked. My drinks might be spiked, but
So you can eat Porky the pig, but just not Porky the pine. So you should be fine.
wasn't there a porpina? What was their name? Porpina?
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah, it is. It is. But you know what's not easy for me to say?
What's that?
Everybody's name who's in this room right here, right now.
Oh, really? You seem to. Well, we got some new guests, or what? They changed their names up, or what's going on?
No, I'm just saying that like I'm a bad pronunciator.
A bad pronunciator?
Yeah.
Oh well, you. Are you? Is that your way of kindly asking me to do it?
No. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Oh, good. Because I probably do even worse than your bad pronunciator.
No, I just don't want you to drop out again because last time you dropped out, you were gone for 2
Well,
hours.
I mean, I have it here in StreamYard.
Well, I know, but let me go ahead and do it though, okay?
Okay, I did just bring it up though, so thanks for reminding me. But it looks like we got the usual suspects. Go ahead and name them off. I'm ready.
I know. Okay, so the usual suspects, which would be Kevin Bacon. Oh, I mean Keith's dad. I read that wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, there's there's 6 degrees of separation between Keith's dad and Kevin Bacon. Just
I
saying.
bet there is. Yeah.
Uh,
He hangs out with those crowds.
Right.
Lotar 900, who you got to fact check everything that brother says.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like Canadian bacon. They call it Canadian bacon, but it's really ham.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yeah. CJ Wood, and I do have a very sad announcement with her name right now.
Oh, okay. Well, what's that?
Her cat died, dude.
You know what? That is sad, and I know that's a major loss, but it's bittersweet because it's at least it's. I know you mentioned not too long ago that it was she mentioned it was ill or something was going on with it. I forget the exact details.
Oh, what was it that was wrong with it? It was something to do with its. I can't remember.
I just remember it was suffering. So at least it's not suffering anymore.
That's the truth. Yeah. I know how it is. I just lost my dog not too long ago.
Yeah, I remember us talking about that, which refreshed memories of me losing my dog because I lost my dog about 3 Christmases ago, right between Thanksgiving and Christmas time. So it stirred up those emotions. It's one of those things, man. A pet becomes a member of your family.
Oh yeah.
They might not be human, but you form a bond with them, and it's a loss nonetheless. It can be just as grave as losing any family member. It really can be, especially if that's all you have left. Like if your kids have came and left the house, and that's really your main companion you come home to every day, and then all of a sudden you start not coming home to it every day. It's a big deal, man.
Yeah, definitely. Now, with that being said, though, I am gonna just, I'm gonna get on with the name reading here.
All right.
I just wanted to share my condolences.
Yes, condolences for sure. Sorry for your loss there.
Wait,
CJ Wood.
Is it condolences or condolences?
Well, I don't think anybody goes to the funeral and says, "My condolences." I don't think people say that.
Okay. So, I'm right.
But if they did come up and they said, "I'm sorry," or my condolences, I would be like, "Forget about it."
Okay. Yeah. Right. Forget about it. So we got John from America.
Uh-huh.
Did I already mention Lotar 900?
Yeah, seems like he might have came up before.
Oh yeah. Well, guess what?
What's that?
We've also got Michael Fontaine in the house.
Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine.
All right, you threw me off. Michael Fontaine. I don't even know now. What goes with that? All right. I can't wait for you to get to this next name that just popped in. But go ahead.
Lorraine Lamore was here.
Or she's still here.
Oh wait. Oh, sorry. I'm getting confused. I thought we were ending the show.
Oh no.
Okay. Hunter Hayden.
There you go, Hunter Hayden.
Yeah.
How do you think that is? That's a new name, right?
Yes, that is.
Hmm.
I wonder if that's Eddie Von Keen screwing with us.
I don't know, but he's getting $6 million from the stimulus, so good for him.
Good for him. Yes, good for him.
Yes.
That's probably all coming from China, by the way. Just saying, because we ain't getting those $6 million.
Right. Well, it's not like he even needs the money. Well, he might for legal fees here in the near future,
Yes,
but I
yes, he will.
digress.
Yeah. But that's Hayden. That's not Biden. So it's a totally different person.
Oh yeah, that's true. Which explains why he's hiding.
Yeah, exactly. We got Bear Skin Lamb is in the house also.
Okay. That almost sounds bad, but go ahead.
It is bad. It's very bad, you rotty old boob. So Lotar 900 says that Walmart is getting 16 billion, and guess what?
What?
That's all the names we have for now. Now I do know for a fact, a sheer fact, as a matter of fact,
okay.
that we sure we have lurkers.
Oh yes, we definitely have lurkers. You know, when we ended Shifty Sunday on Sunday, we had over 100 views. I know that is not a big deal to some channels, but for us, that's pretty major, man. That's big numbers for us. I was
Major,
very
man.
impressed. Yeah, it was. We had a big audience, a great turnout, and I want to thank everybody who showed up for Shifty Sunday and participated because. That gives us a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Encouragement, I guess. It shows that all this hard work and all this time, live streaming may eventually pay off to a bigger audience. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I know we did have Suso on the panel.
Yeah, and we usually do well when we have Suso, but it's still, nevertheless, it's still a good number, and we're not really in it for the money. It's not like we're getting paid to
We're
do
not.
this.
No.
So,
If I was getting paid to do this, I probably wouldn't have played the Taco John song.
right. So the more people that are listening, the more you feel like you're making a difference,
Hey, we got Philip Fogarty just popped in with an orange shirt on.
Yep.
Is it an orange shirt or an orange blazer?
Maybe he can answer that for us.
Oh, because it seems like to me it would either be a blazer or jacket, something that he can switch like quickly.
Maybe it's reversible, like the inner lining is green and the outer lining is orange. Yeah.
That is a good point, my Sagittariusly speaking friend.
Yes, I know, right?
Oh, it's a shirt.
It's a shirt. Okay.
So you just keep a green one nearby, huh? You just slip that one off, or do you pull the green one over is it green? Yeah, green one over the top of the orange one, and then when you're feeling like the show is not doing so well, you flip it off, and then you have your orange shirt on.
Are you asking me? Because my name isn't Fogarty Phillip or Phil Fogarty.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's Fogarty Phillip. I keep saying Philip Fogarty every time, even though it's different.
That's okay. Maybe we should just have him on the show. I know you've tried before, and he's kind of a little bit show shy. I would say camera shy, but there's no camera involved. So
yeah, there's no camera. All you got to do is come on in here, pretend like you're talking on the phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we could clear all of this garbage up get down to the bottom of the green and orange conspiracy theory and what exactly all takes place if he actually uses a phone booth when he switches from one to the other, and how did he manage to actually show up on occasion as both people at the same time. It's like Peter Parker and Spider-Man being there at the same
Mhm.
time. That's kind of how does there's got to be a doppelganger involved in there somewhere.
I agree with you. Maybe it's like the time Skeletor looked into that special mirror, and then all of a sudden, when he looked in the mirror, like the reflection in the mirror popped out, and it was a doppelganger of Skeletor. But instead of Skeletor being evil, like he was good.
Yeah. So again, it would clear all this up. The conspiracy theory just gets deeper and deeper.
Man, you guys mentioning Code Orange and all that stuff's making me thirsty. I want to get like an orange soda or like an orange Mountain Dew now because of you guys.
Well, what do they call the orange Mountain Dew? I forget.
Oh,
sounds like you were thirsty. So,
I was taking a drink. Yeah. Good stuff.
Is it Voltage? I know one of them's called Voltage or something.
Good point. I don't know, but I know they have a what's it called? Code Red.
Yeah, the red is called Code Red. I think the orange one's called High Voltage or something, but I might be wrong. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
But you guys, I haven't drank soda in a long time. I used to drink soda all the time, and full flavored soda, mind you. And then I switched. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I drink about one a day. I drink maybe like one Pepsi or Dr. Pepper or something along those lines. In a can usually. Well, not in the can. I pour it into a glass with a little ice, but they just seem so much sweeter to me than they did when I was younger. In my 20s and 30s, I could go through a 6-pack, a 12-pack even on a hot summer day. No questions asked. At least 5 or 6 of them, bam, 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 and think nothing of it. Not gain any weight, not feel like I'm borderline diabetic after having had one. But nowadays, I have one sometime in the afternoon, and I'm good, man. I don't want to. I feel like I ate like a whole plate of pancakes after I finished.
Yeah. That's the funny thing is like I like the Cokes, like the Cokes in the glass bottles, and I'll buy them every once in a while. And I remember a while back, like I'd pop them open, drink them. But here lately, if I drink a Coke or something like that, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I ate a chocolate cake or something.
Yeah, I know. That's the way it is. I agree.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it just.
I don't know that it's a Mandela effect. I don't know if it's a sign of age. I don't know what it is, but it's totally. I I can't believe that I used to be able to crush 8 to 9, 10 of them in a day and think nothing of it.
What the hell's going on? That is weird, man. Well, Lorraine Moore says now it's corn syrup instead of natural sugar.
Yeah, that's true. High fructose corn syrup is it's like basically sugar crack, you might say.
Speaking of sugar crack, it's weird. Like zebra cakes. Like if I eat a zebra cake, it's like sugar crack to me. I eat a zebra cake and it gives me a burst of energy. It's kind of like, when Popeye eats his spinach and he beats up about 5 or 10 guys. Well,
right.
When I eat a zebra cake, I can beat up about 20 guys.
Really? So what do you? I mean, I know you don't go around beating up people. So what do you really do? Do you actually get up and go cut some firewood and hang some drywall and paint and repaint the living room? What do you do?
Usually, I get up. I get up and I do 20 push-ups, and then I go outside and work out, and that's when I get my workouts done, man. Like I eat a zebra cake and I go.
You eat a zebra cake and you doesn't sound like Mario when he grows go 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 go.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly. Wow. What's he say? He's like, Mamma Mia.
And then the music starts playing real fast. And you're just jumping around doing stuff. Okay, I see how.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Man, you know that show we did one day and I just came on and I just went blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was dude that eating the zebra cake right before the show.
Ah, okay. Well, that explains a lot.
But then it's like it's like mid show, like after we've gone about an hour, then it's like, okay, Saji, what did you want me to bring up again? What
Oh
page
yeah,
you on?
yeah. I remember stating that you seemed kind of off that day, didn't I? Didn't
Yeah,
I even
yeah,
point that out? Yeah.
you did.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, mostly like by the end of a long rant that you go on, or like Lotar, like when he goes on a long rant, like it's like I'm sitting back there, I got my head tilted back in my chair, and I'm just like trying not to fall asleep.
Hmm.
And then you're like, hey, bro, where's that thing I asked for like 10 minutes ago? I'm like, oh, sorry, I forgot. And you're like, geez, I thought you would be on that while we're talking. You know,
Well, yeah. Usually, what I try to do is I mention to go ahead and I bring it up, and then I try to come up with something to say to give you time in the background to get it ready, so we don't have to, so there's no lull time. But sometimes I think you miss my subtle cues. I need to be more obvious. So
oh,
I'll,
yeah.
I'll try. I'll try to remember that.
You don't want to like yell at the host of the show, you know.
Well, no, 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 definitely not
Hey,
that.
bro. Hey, bro. Wait, let me get it. Let me get it down. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hey, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know, that would just be wrong. You know.
Yeah, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I'll try not to ever go there, man.
Okay, I appreciate it, but it
I
does
might,
take.
I might think it, but I won't say
Yeah,
it.
like the captain says, he's like, "Do not yell at me in front of my crew. You pull me to the side and yell at me." You know.
But speaking of the stimulus check, I
Oh,
just right before we went on
yeah.
the air, Google put out a report from the Washington Post stating that Donald Trump is hinting that he might not sign it. He wants them to approve a $2,000 stimulus check, or he's going to veto it and send it back down to him. What do you think about those apples?
Well, here's the thing, man. He's not putting up with anyone's bullshit. Like, what's her name's like Nancy Skeletor Pelosi's just like, we're going to only give you $600 and you're going to take it and like it. And then Donald Trump's like He-Man. He comes in there like He-Man, like, Nancy Pelosi, you're full of shit. Well, I'm not signing a damn thing until it's $2,000. You
Hmm.
know, could you
Yeah,
imagine?
I mean, I get that we need something is better than nothing. I mean, I get the logic, but I mean, they've been dragging their feet on the second check for a long time. I
Yes.
mean, I think unemployment benefits were running out for those who are forced to, lose, that were forced to stay home because of it and all that kind of stuff. The non-essential workers, they like to call them,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, neither one of them is actually going to probably be enough to offset the real losses that have been incurred. But $2,000 sure as heck does sound a lot better than 600. That's
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah. 600 barely scratches what I paid for Christmas gifts this year. You know.
And I was reading somewhere that 30% of the cash currently in circulation has been printed in the last year. And
Hmm.
that's
Oh,
a big that's a lot of that's like that's never happened before.
you know, it's funny you should mention that because it reminded me of something else before I share my screen here. I do have it up. I did get your cue this time. It was very subtle,
Okay.
but I caught
All
on.
right. All
But
right. Cool.
what's his name? I can't think of his name. Roman or Ruben Stein or whatever his name is. He's actually raising a big stink about this whole thing. He stood up there and he said, "Well, the Republicans are sounding more like the Democrats. They're up there saying, uh, you know, come get your free money and blah blah blah. And here's this check and here's this check. Here, about we help you out here, Mister Republican guy. And here's this and here's that." Man, he was really he was really blowing a big snot shoot about this whole thing. You know, he really was.
It really does kind of seem like if you take away the Donald Trump factor, okay, let's just kind of let's
Mhm.
take him, pick him up, his little avatar, pull it out of the political spectrum and set it over to the side. And while you're doing that, go ahead and take all of like the super avid Trump supporters and take them and set them aside too, okay? Because they're in a category of their own. Okay, they're something totally different. I wouldn't even call them Republicans or Democrats. They're just Trump. Okay, and then whatever you have left. Okay, Republicans, your average, your mainstay conventional um, con, Republican Party people, like all the other guys, right? And then your regular old Democrats, just your average ones, not your extreme left or your extreme right, just your average run of the mill. And you look and you see the kind of things that they're doing, and the things that's happening in the world today. It almost seems like the Democrats are a lot more conservative than the Republicans are, as far as like wanting, as far as like how they want to go forward with policies and gun rights and the mandates and the lockdowns and everything that's happening right now. It just seems like the Democrats are more conservative, more worried about, have more like reservations about everything, and Republicans who are traditionally conservative are out there, are just kind of more liberal now, and just I don't know. It just seems like everything's just did an about face, like the world's turned upside
Mhm.
down. Like I woke up one day and everything was flip flopped.
Yeah, it really does seem that way. You know, that's the thing. Real quick before you read this article, okay?
Uh-huh.
Is like I never voted Republican. Never.
Me neither. Not once in my
Never.
whole life have I
Not
ever
once.
voted Republican. Yep.
Except for way back in 2016 when Trump ran. And the only reason why I voted for Trump, and I probably talked about this before, but it just seemed like he had his shit together and he wasn't just another politician. Like he wasn't just another guy. Like he was just he wasn't a regular guy, of course. He was a
Basically, you voted for him for the same reason that most of the people voted for him.
yeah.
He represented something different than the mainstay corrupt politics that we were used to, and it just seemed like it had gotten really bad there at the end, like with all the scandals that were going on with the Hillary thing and the and Obama and what was it, Benghazi, and and all the I don't know. It just seemed like politics had just became super corrupt, and
Mhm.
he was going to come in and clean it up. So everybody was convinced that that was really going to happen. Unfortunately, I mean, he did do a lot to expose
Oh
the
yeah.
corruption and everything, but he wasn't really. I mean, he really wasn't able to do as much as he had hoped to do. But it's not all. But the fact that he's been able to expose what he has, I think a lot of people have
And,
woke up. A lot of people are paying a lot more attention now, and a lot of more people are aware of just how biased the media is too. So
and let me be clear. I don't think that he's like a super nice guy or a super good guy either. You know,
no,
like I I realize that he can be sort of a pompous ass sometimes.
Oh yeah, he sure can.
Yeah.
But sometimes sometimes you need somebody like that though to come along and kick you in the butt and get you on your
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Is like he he may be a pompous ass, but it's like it's kind of like House. It's kind of like would you
He
rather
still gets results, yeah.
would you rather go see a doctor that's going to cuddle you? I mean, not
No.
cuddle, coddle you,
Coddle, yeah.
and tell you and kind of lie to you a little bit. Say,
It's
oh, no,
okay if you keep on smoking. It'll be
yeah,
all right. Don't
yeah,
worry
it's
about
fine.
it. Yeah, I have bacon for breakfast every day. No problem. We'll
Or
just
would
give
you,
you more medications. It's no big deal.
yeah, or would you rather have someone like House is going to come in and say, you're going to die. You realize that you're going to die in like 3 days if you don't stop this.
Yep.
He tells it to you straight, and I think that was the other reason why I voted for Trump. He tells it to you straight.
Well, when we voted for him, we really didn't have any idea what we were voting for the first time.
Right.
I mean, we kind of had an idea what he claimed, what he said he was
Yeah.
going to do, but we didn't really know him as a president. And the first 6 months to a year, he was trying to find his way. He had never ran for anything before. He had never even been mayor of a small town.
Yeah.
All he had done is sat in executive boardrooms his whole life and been on the sets of reality TV shows.
Right.
So it was. I'm
And,
sure it
and,
was an adjustment for him.
and wrestling. Don't
Oh
forget
yeah, and
wrestling.
wrestling. Oh yeah, can't forget wrestling.
But no, man, and let me talk about some good points real quick.
All right, go ahead.
In 4 years that he's been president, we never went to war with anybody.
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
We never really had any conflict. I mean, there was the so-called protest or whatever, but
We had a couple
not hardly.
scares though. There was a time when he first got in there that we had some type of thing going on with Syria where
Yeah.
we almost had to go over there and do some stuff with them.
But here's my point, though. Here's
Yeah.
my point. It's like he was able to be the diplomatic president that we all needed. He went over and talked to the guy and said, here, I'll do this, and you do that, and we'll scratch each other's backs and blah, blah, blah.
And remember when he first came into office, everybody thought we were about to go to war with North Korea because they wouldn't. And he goes over there and makes a deal with Kim Jong-un, and then later he even goes over there and walks across to the North Korea border. Remember when he did that?
Yeah.
And he met Kim Jong-un over there, whatever. And I thought that was pretty impressive. No, I had never seen any other president do anything like that. Not that it's good to be, I get the counter argument that it's not really good to become buddy with an evil dictator, but
Right.
at the same time, at least he was figuring out a way to keep the lines of communication open.
And
So,
yes, that's what you got to do, man. That's
yeah.
when you're in a relationship, you got to maintain public relations with these other countries. And you can't really be saying to all these other countries, hey, man, you know what? Go F yourself. That's not really a good way to keep them from dropping nukes on you. I'm just
Right.
saying. But also, a report that I heard that I didn't really know is that he actually brought peace to the Middle East, like not the whole Middle East, but parts of the Middle East at least, right? Am I right or am I wrong?
He made a couple big peace treaties, like 3 or 4 of them. They got underreported, of course. Mainstream media barely covered it or mentioned it at all. But I think he even got nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize or something like that. But you know what? I feel like we're just going on and on and on here.
Oh, yeah. I'm not trying to tell everybody why they should like Trump or anything like that, or even if they should like Trump. I'm just saying,
You're just trying to point out some of the pros and mention a couple of the cons because everybody knows. I mean, he was definitely. What's the mainstream media going to do if because obviously it hasn't even.
Right.
I mean, there's still a slight chance that he might contest this all of this election stuff that I know that we're not allowed to talk about. So, which in itself makes it weird, but
Yeah.
but we won't do that because YouTube has told us not to. Because we live in a free country where there's freedom of speech as long as you don't talk about the things that you're not allowed to talk
Right.
about.
Oh
but
boy.
but what is the mainstream media going to do if there's no Donald Trump to bash every day?
Yeah, and it's not like they're going to bash Biden. That's already been proven. They're giving him softball questions.
Oh yeah, he'll be he won't they won't there's going to be nobody there to check that to, to check it off, like to make sure that it's on the level. There's not going to be the media. They're going to give him a free pass. I'm pretty sure of it. Like
Oh
he
yeah.
won't be able to do whatever he says. That's the golden rule. I really hope that that's not the case, but it seems like the ratings for news is going to go way down if all they're saying is if there's no controversy, right? I mean, is it controversy what makes headlines?
Yeah. Controversy makes news is what a famous man once told me.
Mm-hmm. But I guess we're putting carts before horses here because we don't know exactly how this is going to shake out, and we don't know exactly how whatever happens next, who it's going to be and what it's going to be like. We're just speculating, but
we're putting the cheese wheel before the cracker. We need to slice that cheese wheel in half and then in little tiny pieces, or we're never going to be able to eat the whole thing. So what?
But if you listen to some of these really ultra conservative, super Trump supporting channels, that are on YouTube and are on the radio on certain channels and whatnot, they really do think the sky is falling. That it's the end of the world as we know it, and I don't know that it's just quite that much doom and gloom, but I don't think that it's not because of who or isn't going to be president. I think we're just screwed no matter what. I really do think that that it seems like the whole world is just kind of like went to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah, a handbasket that has strands missing to it that's about to break.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to hell faster than what a handbasket would take.
And why how does that expression even get started? How do you why does it got to be a hand basket?
Well, because hand baskets are they're made out of not very tough material and it breaks up real easy.
Oh, they incinerate real quick when you get to the fire and brimstone. Okay, yeah, I can see how that would be the case. Yeah,
that's what it is. They're very brittle.
Right. It would be way cooler to go to hell in an igloo thermos, like for instance. Yes. Okay, I got
you. Oh, you made me belly laugh a little bit. But anyway, we do have this article. I want to go ahead and pop it in here since you went through all the trouble to taste it and paste it and base it. So I'm going to go ahead and share it.
Yeah, it's breaking news. It just came out like an hour ago. You're probably hearing it for the first time right here and now.
Right here and now on Taco Tuesday, a news exclusive.
Trump calls on Congress to approve $2,000 stimulus checks, hinting he might not sign relief bill without changes. All right, let's see what they got to say about that. The president has still not signed the measure, even though it has passed Monday night. He called the bill a disgrace. And I was looking on Twitter earlier this afternoon before I took my afternoon nap, and there was a lot of people saying the same thing. Republicans, Democrats, you name it. And people, hardworking, red-blooded, blue-collar Americans were not pleased with this $600.
Yeah.
They thought that was a joke. They said they were ready to just say, keep your $600 if that's all you're going to give us.
Right.
Let's and I think Trump maybe he's seizing this as an opportunity to get, some brownie points. I don't know, but let's see what the article has to
But
say
I,
here.
I also like to comment on. I'm not going to mention any names, but I have an uncle who commented on Facebook about Biden. I think it had to do with the stimulus. It might have. I don't know, but he said something about him, and then a friend of my grandma's got on there and commented, "Well, you voted for the guy, so don't you come complaining to us, buddy. You know,
Oh,
you
I
knew
hate that argument. Because that's the worst argument. You voted for the guy. I mean, no matter who the guy is, even if it's like the real argument is if you didn't vote for the guy. Like, here's my point. Like,
Okay.
if you didn't vote, then at all, then you can't be that's the person that you would think you would say something bad about. I don't know. I lost my point somewhere in the mix, but I hate when people say you voted for the guy. But
Yeah,
anyway,
but
let's read the article.
Okay, go ahead.
President Trump on Tuesday night asked Congress to amend the nearly 900 billion with a B stimulus bill passed just one day before, describing the legislation as a disgrace. Oh, wait. I mean, I could do better than that. Describing the legislation as a disgrace and suggested he would not immediately sign off on the aid for millions of Americans. In a video posted to I almost said Twitter, Trump called on Congress to increase the ridiculously low $600 stimulus checks to $2,000 and outlined a list of provisions in the overall package of legislation that he described as wasteful spending and much more. I was listening to Tim Cast IRL earlier today. In the same thing that got passed with the stimulus bill or whatever, there was a provision to go for $10 million to go to Pakistan for gender training for people who have gender issues for Pakistan. Yeah. But we get $600. Pakistan gets $10 million. Just saying. All right. He did not mention the $600 stimulus check idea came from his Treasury Secretary, Stephen Mnuchin. Or Mnuchin. I don't even know how to pronounce that. All right, so I guess is that the end of it? I don't know. Let's keep. Does it get?
Yeah, let me hold on one. Okay, hang on. Hey, 1 second. Give me 1 second. Here's 1 second. Oh, there's a thing right there. You want me to play the video?
Sure, let's watch it.
All right, cool. Oh, no, I guess we're on.
Low, $600.
Wait, no, don't Trump. Don't talk yet. Wait, Trump. Hold on. You're talking too fast. You're not letting me get. Hold on. Let's rewind you there, buddy. Oh crap. All right. Why is it not letting me? Wow. Okay. Hey, what? There we go. Okay, Trump. Now speak.
I'm asking Congress to amend this bill and increase the ridiculously low $600 to $2,000 or $4,000 for a couple. I'm also asking Congress to immediately get rid of the wasteful and unnecessary items from this legislation.
Yeah.
And to send me a suitable bill, or else the next administration will have to deliver a COVID relief package.
What happened?
It was over.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
He said, or else. That'll be the next administration. He said, I'm not going to put that shit through. He said, you can wait on Joe Biden to give you some crap like that.
And let me tell you something, brother. Wasn't there also in the bill itself? There's a 500 something page legislation
Uh-huh.
that goes in this bill that they couldn't have possibly had time to go over it.
No. Of course, that's what they do. They call it pork in the bill, or I think that's the expression. I'm not sure, but basically they just throw in a whole bunch of stuff that they want to get. Like they dovetail it or stuck it up under the, put it in the pillowcase with it, so that when you get to when they get it, when it arrives from Amazon and you open it, you get all this other free stuff that nobody knew about. We're talking about the amount of money we need, but there's so many other things listed that nobody, unless you're an average American, it's all out there. I mean, they print it and they publicize it. Everything, you can go look at the bill and you can read all 5,000, all 500 pages of it. But how many people do you think actually take the time to do that? Have you ever went and looked at any bill that Congress has passed and read all hundreds of pages of it? I know I haven't.
Well, no, of course not.
Right, and they count on that. They expect that they've learned that a long time ago, that they got the talking point stuff that everybody wants passed, and when it's a must pass bill like something like this, and but they need money for gender care in Pakistan, we'll just go ahead and throw it in the stimulus bill, because nobody would ever approve $10 million for Pakistan for gender training.
Well,
otherwise,
that would be ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah. So go ahead and continue reading if you want to.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I got sidetracked.
Yeah.
All right. So I am also asking Congress to immediately get rid of, excuse me, the wasteful and unnecessary items from this legislation, and to send me a suitable bill, or else the next administration will have to deliver a COVID relief package. And maybe that administration will be me, Trump said. Oh, they cut off that part. Did you see that?
Huh?
They didn't. He says at the end, the next administration will have to deliver a COVID relief package. And that's when the video ended, right?
Oh, yeah.
But his sentence wasn't over. And then he says, where'd it go?
Oh, no, you said.
I mean, I lost my place.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The video. Did you scroll?
Yes.
Oh, well, that would explain it. Go back up a little bit. Okay, yeah. See, it says the next administration will have to deliver a COVID relief package, and maybe that administration will be me, Trump said. They didn't play that part in the clip.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't want the average American citizen to know that, that it's still a possibility that it could be him, because a lot of this stuff hasn't been totally decided yet as to who the real winner is, with all of the nefarious things that took place during the election. But we're not allowed to talk about that. So
right, yeah.
The video landed in a sonic boom in Washington.
I like how they hype it up.
Yeah.
Sonic boom.
His own aides were stunned. Congressional aides were stunned. Stock market futures quickly slumped on the prospect that the economic aid could be in doubt, and the implication for what happens next could be severe. If he refuses to sign the bill, the government will shut down on December 29th. The $900 billion emergency economic aid will be frozen, and the race for the 2 Senate seats in Georgia could also be upended. Now, have you ever? I'm trying to remember the name of the movie, but I'm thinking of this scene of this movie when there's the bootleggers, right? And it's and alcohol is illegal, and everybody knows it, but also it's But everybody knows that the bar or the place across the street in the center of town, inside their storeroom, they have a stockade of liquor, beer, wine, whiskey, you name it. And everybody in town knows it's there. And everybody knows that they can go up there and get it, and buy it from the guy and pass them $20 and he'll hand you a bottle. But it's illegal. It's prohibition, right?
Yeah.
But and then he's sitting there and he says, but not one single cop has the nerve to go up to the door with an axe and bust it open and expose it. Nobody has the nerve to go do that. You know what I mean? Everybody in town knows that it's illegal and that you can go there and buy it, even the cops, even the mayor, even the chief of police. But nobody's saying it. Nobody's going to go do it. Trump, right now, is being that guy with the axe. He's saying everybody on God's green earth knows that $600 stimulus check is a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's the only guy right now strong enough to stand up and say, it's a joke. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to bust this door in, and I'm going to, expose what everybody knows. So I'm sure he's going to catch a lot of flack if tomorrow morning when everybody wakes up, they're going to be talking about how terrible it is that he did that because so many people need the money right away. But you know what? If we all end up getting $2,000 at the end of the day, even if we have to wait a little bit longer, I think it's worth it. What do you think, my friend?
Well, yeah, that's like the little guy that says he walks into the. Huh? What are you doing?
I was just grabbing something. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. He walks into the pawn shop and he says, "Hey, I need $600 for this watch," and they're like, "Nah, we're giving you $20." He's like, "What do you mean $20? My grandfather gave me that watch. It's old as shit and it's in really good condition."
Mm-hmm.
And I paid, my grandfather paid $500 for that watch or whatever he says. I don't know.
Right.
And
anybody in their right mind would turn around and walk out and not take $20 for the watch.
And the guy takes $20 for the watch, or the guy doesn't take $20 for the watch, and then he goes home and his wife says, "Hey, did you get any money for that watch?" He goes, "No, he offered me $20." And she says, "Well, thanks a lot, you jackass. We could have had $20 in our pocket right now." And he said, "But the pawn shop down the street is willing to give me $200. See? So,
mm-hmm. Or better yet, you take it to a jewelry store or something different. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, you don't always. Sometimes it's worth holding out. Yeah, for sometimes. Yeah, exactly, and you're reiterating the same point. Let's keep on. Let's keep on going here. And the implications for what happens next could be severe. If he refuses to sign the bill, the government will shut down on December 29th. The $900 billion in emergency economic aid will be frozen, and the race for the 2 Senate seats in Georgia could also be upended. I already read that part. Go ahead and scroll a little bit, please.
Oh, you did.
House Speaker Skeletor Nancy Pelosi said, however, quickly responded to the Twitter post by saying congressional Democrats would move as soon as Thursday when the House is scheduled to meet for a brief pro forma session to advance the $2,000 stimulus checks. Let me reread that because there was words there and I don't even know if I know what that means. Okay, let me try again in my best. Okay. In a Twitter post saying congressional Democrats would move as soon as Thursday. So meaning that on Thursday, when the House is scheduled to meet for a brief pro forma session. So basically it's kind of like a non-official session, and it's just a little brief gathering. And it, to advance the 2000. Okay, so they're going to give it a shot, she's saying. They're going to try. Okay, so that's good. That's encouraging, right? Nancy Pelosi's even saying she'll okay, calm down, everybody. Republicans repeatedly refused to say what the amount the president wanted for direct checks, she posted on Twitter. On Tuesday night, after Trump's message, at last, the president has agreed to $2,000.
Mhm.
Democrats are ready to bring this to the floor this week by unanimous consent. Let's do it.
So
All right.
basically, he threw some ridiculous amount on the table and left room for negotiations.
Well, no, not at all. She's saying she's been waiting for him to say an amount. He said 2,000. She
okay.
said, "All right, let's do it."
Okay.
So
I
she's
got you.
saying she's not going to play. She's not going to say. Well, no. She's actually going. She's all for it.
Okay.
No more negotiation. We'll go back and we'll come back with $2,000, according to Nancy Pelosi.
Okay.
So, in other words, he called them out, and she's playing like, well, you never mentioned $2,000. Had you said $2,000, we would have made it $2,000. So she's kind of throwing it back on him, like, well, why didn't you say something? Well,
Yeah.
I just did. So you see what?
Yeah.
All right. So we spent months trying to secure $2,000 checks. Whoa, what happened there?
Sorry.
Okay. We spent months trying to secure $2,000 checks, but Republicans blocked it, Schumer wrote. Trump needs to sign the bill to help people and keep the government open. We're glad to pass more aid Americans need. Maybe Trump can finally make himself useful and get Republicans not to block it again. So Schumer is saying, no. We'll do more later. Just take the 600 for now. And so, okay, let's keep going. Logistically, though, it could prove difficult for Democrats and Trump to amend the bill and approve $2,000 checks in the next few days or even weeks. Okay, go ahead and scroll. See if I can. Okay. If any Republicans in the House oppose Pelosi's effort on Thursday, it would not pass. Such a change also require Senate Republicans to pass the measure unanimously, something that is unlikely to happen. Yeah, that whole unanimous thing. Because see, that's the kicker. Because who's going to be the guy that votes against it? Like, if everybody's there and we're all wanting to go home, Trump said make it 2,000. 99% of us, stamp it. No, I object. Who's going to do that? Who's going to want to be in the paper and known throughout the whole country as the guy that kept everybody from getting their $2,000? But if they get the vote unanimously, they can be that guy. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But if they get the vote unanimously, that's not cool, man. They should have to mark their vote, what they vote, and who voted it. All right. So several White House aides spoke on the condition of anonymity. Anonymity. You know what I'm trying to say. To describe the chaotic and secretive process that unfolded Monday and Tuesday, when many of them were kept in the dark about Trump's motives and the video. The 5,595-page package was introduced Monday afternoon and passed the House and Senate late with broad bipartisan support, clearing the Senate by... Go ahead and scroll, sir.
Oh, yeah, I sure will. By the way, I think that was bipartisan.
Yeah, it says with broad bipartisan support, yes.
Oh, okay. What was the word you were stuck on?
Anonymity.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. You're right. Never mind.
All right. Trump's aides had made positive comments about the bill lawmakers passed. But Trump had largely stayed out of the negotiations. Last week, he complained to some aides that the $600 stimulus checks were too low, and that he wanted them to raise to $1,200 or $2,000. But aides had convinced him not to intervene, saying uh, it could Seattle the whole package. I'm not familiar with that
Wait, what?
expression.
What is it?
Seattle. Or scuttle. I'm sorry. Scuttle the whole package. Some aides were stunned that Trump weighed in the way he did after his economic team had publicly praised the bill. But administration officials had negotiated in the final days without explicitly. Okay, so everything they're going to type here is just blah 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 blah. Okay, so basically, let's see what chat's saying, if anything. What they might have an opinion. Unanimously is not the same as anonymously. Thank you, Armor. All right. That's what was that? Was the word unanimous or anonymous? Now I'm not sure. All right.
No.
He was up the street from me talking about. Oh, that's something totally different. Okay. Hold
No,
on.
it's about Schumer, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
He was up the street from me talking about gas station, saying it's an eyesore. I said, shut the blank up, your eyesore. Oh, no, he didn't say that. I said,
Eddie Sleestack McKean. Democrats are even getting sick of Nancy Pelosi. Yeah. I believe that to be a true statement.
I believe
All
that
right.
to be true, man.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, I do really think that it's anybody with any common sense knows that $600 is barely a paycheck on a 40-hour a week job, making 10 to
It's a
12 bucks
joke.
an hour. Yeah,
It's a damn joke. It's
yeah.
like you said backstage. You said that's barely enough to fix my truck. You
Well, I
know?
didn't say that, but yeah.
Oh, I thought somebody said that. Who said that?
Well, I think that was Armor talking, but
Oh, okay, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I agree. I mean, you could take this off, man. I'm
Yeah.
done with it.
All right. Well, hey, let me tell you something.
All right.
Here's the thing. Like, I thought that he was going to give an amount like $6,000 and they were going to have wiggle room to negotiate with, but apparently he said 2,000 and that's what she went with. So like, oh yeah, 2,000. Okay.
Yeah, it's funny how she says, "Well, why didn't you say something?" You shouldn't have to say something. Anybody with a half a brain should know $600 ain't crap.
I thought the 600 though was going to be 1,200, like 600 for individuals and 1,200 if you have a couple.
Well, I'm sure that's probably the case because each taxpayer individually gets 600. So yeah, that's true. But I mean, 1,200. Yeah, 1,200 would have been what everyone got last time, if I'm not mistaken. So it would have been more of the same, and probably nobody would have raised a stink about that. But to cut it in half, and with more lockdowns coming and more shutdowns coming, it's one. I would much rather get $0 and just everything go back to business as usual, like starting tomorrow, everything's reopened. Go back to living life the way you used to live it. And if you want to wear a mask, put a mask on. If you want to, I guess we could still do the social distancing if that makes everybody feel better. But let's get back to work. Let's get everything back to the way it should be. And then just not give anybody anything. Just let them go out and do their thing.
Well, I'll tell you what, it would be pretty cool, and I'm changing subjects here. It would be pretty cool if Armor Up would come in here and join us, and then I could send a link for John from America to come in here. And I know John from America had a lot of questions for Armor Up the other day.
Oh, you're going to put Armor on the spot like that, are you?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
What good is a friend if you can't put him on the spot every now and again?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, well, he mentioned he's probably done eating his dinner by now, so maybe he might.
He might, but no pressure, no pressure. But I wanted to talk about. I wanted to ask him about the Bible too, like, um, that video that he posted a couple. Was it about a year ago?
Who, me?
No, not you. Didn't post a video.
No, I mean, are you asking me about the?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. That's been more than a year ago. Man, you're going way back. You're going in the time machine.
That's right. The Wayback Time
I
Machine.
mean, I realize that that Trump is kind of a dead horse,
Yeah.
and stimulus checks aren't really a fun topic. But I didn't realize I was that boring. That you just want. I mean, you just want to put me backstage and let Armor come in. I mean, come on, man.
No, it's just I I know John from America,
America.
was in here, and he had quite a few questions, and uh, I thought it'd be kind of cool if Armor come back here and just answered his questions, and then we kick his ass out. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right. I think you put your message out there. You put out the bat signal for Armor. Let's see
Yeah.
if he
It'd be cool. You just gave me a good idea.
he said can't now, maybe in a little while.
Oh,
So
okay. Well,
we gotta we what's that?
you know what would be a good idea?
What's that?
If in my next Mandela family video, like
Mhm.
I have a light, like I have the bat light. So what I'll do is take some angel wings or something and a sword, make it in the shape of that light, and then put that on there, and that could be the armor up signal.
Oh yeah, okay. That could be cool. And when he sees that in the sky, he knows that he has to that his services are needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, Commissioner, somebody's spouting off words about Jesus in the Bible. Good Lord, Bullock, who are we going to get? I think it's time to shine the armor up signal, sir. Oh,
Mhm.
okay, let's do that.
Somebody's professing false doctrine out there. It needs to be corrected.
Yeah,
right.
exactly, man.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly, man. You couldn't have said that any better. Um, Man, I am just hurting up in my chest and gut area right now. Oh, I think it's from sitting in this chair too long. Okay, so with that being said, what else have you got to present for us, sir?
I don't really have anything else on tap. We have all that stuff that I gave you the other day, but it's kind of like a touchy
time bomb?
subject. Yeah.
Like a ticking time bomb to how much we could say before YouTube shuts us down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just basically I don't know. I don't even know if I really want to get into all that.
Nah.
But
it's not really
oh wait,
it.
I do have one other thing that we can look at.
Okay.
Hold on, let me grab it real quick.
I had something from Tucker Carlson I wanted to share too. I think I found something just now.
Well, this is going to go take us in a totally different direction.
Okay, sir. That would be kind of funny to have an armor up signal. Someone's preaching a false doctrine. Get him in here. Right away, Commissioner. I could just see me doing that in one of my movies.
Share.
And then armor up comes swinging in. His sword sticking out.
All right, I'm going to put it in Shifty Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that be funny though, Sadgie? He comes swinging in like on his sword, and he goes, "Hey, Commissioner, what's happening?"
All right, so I dropped it in Shifty Sunday there.
Okay, let me go get it.
All right, this is totally in a different direction than what we've been talking about so far, but I think the audience might enjoy it. There's some pretty iconic photos here for us to look at.
Iconic?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything in Shifty Sunday. Maybe I need to restart it. Hold on.
Well, maybe it didn't go. Let me double check.
Wait, no, I need to refresh.
Oh, okay.
47 incredible humans.
Oh yeah, you just gotta type that in the search engine, and it'll be the first thing that pops up.
Oh man, are you serious?
Yeah, just copy and paste it into your search engine.
Okay, hell no. 47 incredible.
Just copy and paste.
Well, I'm trying. I'm trying my best, man.
It sounds like you're typing it.
I'm definitely not doing that.
All right.
Whew, man, my nose itched just then. Whew. Nature.
I mean, I guess I should have just did that for you. I'm sorry.
Photos.
Yeah, you're definitely typing it. All right. So let me try copying and pasting for you real quick. Hold on.
Oh, here it is. I got
Okay.
it. Is it just images?
Well, no, there's stuff to go along with it.
Oh. Because all I'm getting is images of incredible nature photos.
All right. Yeah, I'll let me do the legwork. I'm sorry. That's my fault. I didn't realize it was just going to give you text like that.
Yeah.
I remember now that when I did do that, that's what happened when I tried to save it originally.
You ever like grow a mustache and then your mustache gets little hairs that grow upwards towards your nostrils, and then you and then it causes like the outer rim of your nostrils to itch? And
Hold on a second, man. I'm trying to focus here.
sorry.
It's all right.
Just
And
asking.
you're talking about itchy nostrils?
Yes. That's important.
All right. So now don't click on the picture. Click on
Okay.
the blue stuff.
Click on the blue stuff. That's
Yeah.
what she said. Okay. Let me see here. There's blue stuff in here.
The actual text, the blue letters.
Okay. Oh, there it is. No. That's not. There is no blue letters. There really isn't. Check it out. Look.
All right, let me go back and look.
Wait. Yeah. Yeah. One of these days I'm going to show you my screen and you'll see this stuff.
Okay.
But anyway, there it is. I got it. Wait, what's going on here? I don't want to subscribe for $1. No thanks. Get out of here. I'm not turning off my ad blocker, so you can go F yourself right there. Oh, do I have to turn off my ad blocker?
I don't know.
See, this is, don't ever get anything from the Insider, Business Insider ever again.
Okay.
Because this just causes issues.
All right. I'll remember that for future reference.
It's just, they want you to turn off your ad blocker. So, yeah. What in the world? Every time I scroll down, an ad pops up. Oh, the Insider. Okay. All right. I'm cool now. I'm cool.
All right.
All right. Who's still there? Oh, let me see, Armor. Let me check it out. Let me type in John from America. Let's see. John from America. Not everybody. I got 10 watchers right now. Not everyone's abandoned us.
Not yet, anyway.
No, we still got 10 watchers.
Yeah, we haven't ran them off yet.
Okay, let me see. Now I have 11 watchers.
All right.
So we still have some. We still have a good fan base. You know, Dan didn't steal them all.
Oh, that's good to know.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right. Let me share my screen. Here we go. Sharing the
I
screen.
came across this the other day, and I thought, this would be kind of neat to show, because some of these images are really pretty majestic, man. Like, look at that.
You know what that reminds me of?
Uh-huh.
Like, you remember the movie Batman Begins, where he's climbing the top of the mountain and he has to find that blue rose.
Okay, yeah.
And he gets there, and that mountain. That's what that mountain reminds me of.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh,
Wait,
you went a little
sorry.
far there.
I'm sorry, yeah.
All right. So photographers have unique ability to magnify some of the smallest things in our world. And that's exactly what Agora, a free photography app, hoped to show with its small 2020 contest. From October 30th until November 13th, more than 14,000 images were submitted by photographers around the world. Their photos showed everything from tiny bees at work to small humans facing the greatness of Mother Nature. According to Agora, the winning photographer, Rafid Yassar from Bangladesh, was awarded $1,000. Here's a looking at the winning image and 49 other nominees. And I realize now that you're not here with me.
I'm getting ice.
Okay.
Sorry. I'll be there in a minute.
Just 1 minute.
Yeah, just just give me 1 minute.
You just need a minute. Just 1 minute, you say?
Oh yeah. Hey, do you know how? What's funny?
I'm afraid to ask.
You know, when you pour like a slightly warm object, like you have some ice, then you pour like it's not hot, but it's like still lukewarm, and you pour it into the ice, and then the ice pops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've done that before.
yeah, that's kind of cool.
The other thing that weirds me out is when you have something like you set a glass on like a smooth surface, and then you're sitting there, and all of a sudden the glass just starts strolling down like moves on its own, like something possessed it. That always weirds me out.
Yeah, that's usually what happens to me when I have my frosted mugs.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
Yeah, the water gets underneath the bottom and then they slide across the table.
All right,
Yeah.
so I think when you scroll down here, we're going to get to see the winning image.
All right. Click, 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 click. Nope. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. Isn't that pretty cool?
That's like a bird, a baby bird.
Yeah, it's a baby bird with its mouth open, wanting the worm to be dropped in it.
That's like us with our stimulus checks.
Yep, there you go. That's the world needing a stimulus check.
Yeah.
And Congress passes a sliver of a worm.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Speaking to Yagosa, Yassar said his winning photograph taken in Bagheera, Bangladesh hides a heartbreaking story.
Oh,
no. I was filming a short documentary about black-naped monarch birds, and I captured some shots of this nest, he said. This was the last time I saw this hatchling. 1 day later, a storm came by and destroyed the nest. I believe this picture symbolizes some of its last moments.
Gee whiz. Man, now I feel bad about saying the stimulus check thing.
Well, that maybe that this is capturing the last moment. You never know.
Yeah. Man,
All right.
It's like they show the beautiful picture and they get your hopes up, and then all of a sudden something horrible happened to it.
Yeah, they warm your heart with a beautiful baby hatchling, and then tell us it died.
Yeah. Now, what's going to happen here? Is a major flood going to wipe this city out?
No, I think that's the end of the heartbreak. Hopefully,
Oh, okay.
you scroll up just a little bit. I want to get the person's
Oh,
name.
okay.
All Aboard by Johnny Rogers. Okay.
Ooh, Johnny Rogers.
All right, now go. Let's see the image here.
It's kind of
All
like
right,
Johnny Cash and what's that
Buck
other?
Rogers.
No, the country Rogers. You know, Kenny Rogers.
Oh, Kenny Rogers. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
Mixed together.
Okay, so it's a train going over the bridge from an aerial view, which is pretty cool, I guess. Yeah. I can see why it was a runner-up and not the winner.
I bet you, like a mudslide or something comes down and destroys this bridge or something. No, well, I shouldn't say that, but I mean, I don't
Right.
know. Let's find out.
All right, let's see what the story behind the picture is here. Rogers told the photography app that he wanted to show how the giant Glenfinnan Viaduct in Scotland looks small compared to its surrounding landscape. The train just adds a great sense of scale and a hit of different color among the sea of green, he said.
Okay.
I could go with that.
Okay, so all of these are not going to be tragic tales.
No, I think that one is the only one, my friend.
Okay, thank goodness.
But I don't know for a fact. Don't hold me to it. All right, Be Epic by Arthur Kanatov.
You know what this reminds me of?
What's that?
What's that movie where that girl dances in the middle of the field on top of a mountain with a skirt on?
You got me, my friend.
The Sound of Music, is that it?
Ah, The Sound of Music. Okay, yes. I'm sorry. Yeah, I knew the one you're referring to.
Okay.
I just never would have described it in so many words.
Oh, yeah.
But
I
what
have
you
a
said- yeah.
unique way of describing stuff, my friend.
Yes, you do.
Okay, we'll leave it on there for a moment.
Yeah. I like how it's got the dark and the bright and it's like got a lot of contrast to it.
I like how the top of the mountainside looks like it's covered in moss.
Yeah, it's definitely really green on that side.
It looks like if you would hit a golf ball, like here, like right here.
Yeah, that'd be a hell of a golf course, wouldn't it?
Ooh, down here would be the hole, like down here.
The impossible shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd have to parachute down to go hit it,
Okay. Yeah. Play it where the ball lies.
That's right.
All right.
Okay, here's the story behind it.
Let's see. Kanatov told Agora that he had been standing on the edge of a cliff near Mount Elbrus in Russia when he took this photo. It shows him illuminated by the sun against the mountain's snow-white peaks. All right.
Okay. Ooh, wow. What's this now?
This is Beleza Natural by Fito Tajada.
Tajada.
I think we got a butterfly in action here.
Yeah, look at all those like little doohickeys on his wings, like all these lines and stuff.
Yeah.
I like
pretty
how
detailed.
I like how he's just standing there, and it looks like he's trying to get some kind of what do they call that? Syrupy
Nectar?
Yeah. Like nectar off of that thing there.
You see how that red dot on his wing almost looks like an eye to make him look more larger and ominous?
Ah, yeah. You got to be big. I'm hoping that this isn't the mouth of some like Venus flytrap or something.
No, it looks more like a orchid or something along those lines.
Okay. Well, here I am trying to be all negative again.
Yeah, you're ready for some type of doom, man.
Yeah.
What's with the doom and gloom?
Well, it was that first thing. It
Yeah,
lowered
it set a pretense for you, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I got you. This close-up shot of an insect, Come on, man. We all know it's a butterfly. Sitting atop a flower was taken in Guatemala. Well, how vague can you be?
Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
Ooh.
Cat in the Pine Forest by
Car.
Bastian. Oh,
You-
Car.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Car.
Oh, sorry. Bastion as?
Yeah, Bastion Oz.
Oh,
Oz.
okay.
As. Oz. Man, I don't know. All right. Yeah, it's definitely, the car looks like a, I don't know, like if you think of like when you're standing and looking down on your grass and you see like a little uh, snail going, making a line across the sidewalk. That's what that car looks like, right?
Oh, well, no. To me, this kind of looks like the opening shot of The Shining, where they're
Okay,
like,
I can see that.
yeah.
All right. See how everybody kind of gets a different take? I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
really cool.
Again, another sort of like gloomy thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, here's the story behind it.
All right. The photographer told Gore that he was driving through a pine forest in Bandung, Indonesia, when he pulled over, took out his drone, and captured this aerial shot. All right. Well, that's pretty cool.
Is
I was
that
wondering how he was going to say he took the picture. Like I pulled over and just threw my camera as high up in the air with the timer set.
all right?
Or attached
Bandung,
it to a kite.
Bandung, Indonesia.
All
Bandung.
right.
Well,
Bandung. Huh. Black and Yellow Seahorse by Erwin Gucci.
ooh, Gucci.
This should be a really Gucci picture.
Yeah. Oh wow, look at him.
Oh,
He's just floating there.
yeah, he looks almost as proud as a real horse, don't he?
Yeah. Looks like something I saw in SpongeBob once.
I have to admit, seahorse is the appropriate name for that little creature. I mean, how could you come to any other name for such a thing?
Yeah, I could just imagine like a merman like riding them majestically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Let's see what the Gucci.
He took this underwater shot in Jakarta, Indonesia, to shed light on the declining number of seahorses around the world, as he told the photography at.
Aha. There's one. There's one that's kind of gloomy because it's declining number of seahorses. That means they're on the verge of extinction, my friend.
Kind of like the U.S. economy. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. So that's two from Indonesia so far. Woo!
Cheetah Looking for Food by Mohammed Tazi. Well, you know what? He's perched up and got a good view of looks like pretty much every direction there.
Yeah, reminds me of when I used to rabbit hunt back on Milani's farm. Like he had this big rock pile I used to stand on all the time. But I wasn't as fast as a cheetah. I had to use my shotgun.
Right.
So.
Or he could be like a pitcher on the mound. I bet he's got a heck of a fastball,
Yeah, I could totally see that. Like he's got a fastball, a good sinker, good curveball.
You don't even think about trying to steal a base while he's on guard.
Oh, he's fast. He'll get you every time. He can get you all the way. I bet he could. He doesn't even have to throw the ball. Like he could just run over and tag you out.
Yeah. That's fun. All you did was take your foot off the base.
Yeah. Man, cheetahs must have good eyes. Like he's just scouting, man. He's looking.
He looks hungry too. He's a little on the light side.
Yeah. Tazzy.
All right. Nominated photograph which shows a cheetah standing on a rock in a field was taken by Serengeti National Park in Tanzania. Tanzania.
Is it
Zania?
Tanzania? Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. I think.
I was
That's
gonna
probably.
say.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I was gonna say like Taz. You know, like the Tasmanian devil. Like,
Yeah, that's what I thought of too. But then the end threw me off. So
yeah.
it probably borders Tasmania.
This one I can't read at all.
Well, what I'm trying here. Tam Teen Fish Market by Ha Havulin. I'm not sure how you pronounce the U with the squiggly over it.
Yeah. Havulin.
Havulin. What's it say? Havulin. Havulin. Yes.
Oh wow, I think I've seen a picture of this once. Kind of looks like a
What do they got in the water there? What are these round things?
That's what I'm thinking. Like those like little boats?
They look like the things you put your ketchup in when you go to McDonald's.
yeah. I would say that they're little like whatchamadoodles that they put the guys in when they first catch them and then they bring them to the market.
Okay, I'm fine with that. It looks like it's some type of tourist attraction. It
could be that too. Yeah, it could be like canoeing, but not canoeing, but like I don't know. Let's find out.
All right.
Wow, look at that. Looks like
That's a big picture. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks sort of like a carnival. Okay, go ahead.
Lynn's aerial photograph shows a seafood market alongside a beach in the Quang Nam province of Vietnam. So I guess we will never know what those things are, but I think it's just something that you can get in and enjoy the water and the waves bouncing you up and down and stuff like that.
Yeah, kind of like a paddle boat.
Yeah, or an inner tube maybe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, inner tube. I like that. We'll just say that. Ooh, look at this thing.
Close up of Damsey Fly by Pedro Luis Arguaguera sees. This guy is definitely hydrated.
He looks like something from Mario Brothers, like Super Mario Brothers 2 or something.
Yeah, he looks like a living version of the coronavirus.
Yeah, he kind of does.
All those pictures you see with the red things popping out of him, it's like,
yeah.
And what's up with this? If you think of that yellow stuff as like teeth and peach fuzz, he's got a big shit-eating grin too.
Yeah. This colorful portrait of a red damselfly was taken by Zezenbabua, Spain. Bilboa. Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't like looking at it because it looks like an infected pimple, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, let's keep on going.
Oh, there's more. He says,
well, yeah, I wanted to show the small details that are imperceptible to the human eye. He told Agora, you can see how the drops of water remain suspended in the face, transforming it completely. Oh, so he was really hydrated.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering what that was, but he didn't look too good.
Yeah, he's a wet fly.
Yeah.
Well, at least he got all that shit off of him, though.
Right.
It's a fly right out of the shower.
Oh, I like this. Da Nang Perspectives by Stephen Akpakwa.
Yes, a Pakwa.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
wow.
Huh. Huh. Looks like a giant trying to grab that bridge.
Yeah, would you be afraid to go over it if you
What?
came up on that? What would you do? If you're driving along and all of a sudden there's this big hand
Well,
trying to. Would you turn around and go the other way? What would you do, bro?
well, I would have to keep going. If I made it that far, might as well just keep going.
All right. So you wouldn't put out the armor signal, huh?
No, I think. Well, yeah, maybe.
Okay.
We need your help. There's a possessed can trying to grab it. Yeah, I need your prayers.
For real.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, that's
I
a
have to give it. It's pretty cool though. I have to admit.
yeah.
I don't think I would ever get used to it. Like even if I went over it 100 times, always feel like the next time will be the time it finally squeezes in on me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I had to give this artist a hand for this one.
Let's see where this is. Akpukwa told Agora that he arrived on the Golden Bridge near Da Nang,
Da Nang.
Da Nang, Vietnam, to capture a lone walker moving across it. Within minutes of taking the photo, the bridge was full of tourists, snapping away in awe. He said, I was quite lucky to have this brief moment to myself and the stranger.
Wait,
Yeah, I
what?
guess it would be a lot different if it was just full of people.
Oh, is it just like for walking on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It looks structurally sound. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
but I definitely wouldn't want to try to drive my car across it.
Drop with Daisy. Goda Con Margarita by Jafter.
Yeah. Jafter. That's what it
All
looks
right.
like. What the heck? It looks like a daisy flower, like several of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have seen this one before.
You keep telling me that. Maybe you've already been on this timeline.
Yeah. But it looks really familiar, like we talked about it.
Okay, so I see now it's in the water droplets. I
Mhm.
bet you there's a daisy in the reflection of the droplets. I think that's what he.
Oh, yeah, that's what it says.
The colorful photo taken in Malaga, Spain shows the reflection of a daisy in the droplet. Yep, that's pretty cool. This would have been a really close second. Like, I know that the baby hatchling that died was really cool picture, but this one's really. I would have had a hard time choosing between the two as to be the winner.
How many of these we got? There's a bunch of them, aren't they?
Oh yeah, there's like 40 something. So I mean,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So, I mean, if you get bored and want to quit, I'm fine with that.
We'll go ahead and read this one, and then we'll take a break.
All right. Feeling Small Never Felt So Good by Esther Turi. All right.
Oh, man, look at that.
Wow.
Kind of looks like the castle from Fraggle Rock or something.
Yeah, it looks like something that would hurt if you stepped on it.
Oh, I know what it is. Never Ending Story.
Oh, Never Ending Story.
That's what it
All
looks
right.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, you won't see me trying to climb that mountain anytime soon. That's for sure.
Hey, what if it's like a small piece of rock that they made look big?
Yeah, let's find out.
Okay. Oh, no, it's definitely not that.
Nope, I can see a person now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that gives you scale, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Makes you realize we're not so big and bad after all, huh?
No, we're like little tiny ants in this thing that we call the jar of life.
Let's scroll up just a little bit.
Who, me?
Yeah, like I want to go look at the rock again. Right there in the middle on the left. That image kind of looks like a lion's face.
Okay.
Go a little
Up
left.
here?
Take your cursor a little left. Right there. That's his nose.
Hmm.
Now move the cursor so you can see it more. See, if that was the lion's nose and then the two eyes above it, and then at the top there is like his mane.
I'm not seeing that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like if you had the, and then oh well, maybe it's just me. So it'd be one of those things where it's real obscure anyway. So anyway, I kind of see a lion's face there, but
Oh, you know what I see there, kind of?
what's that?
Remember Scruffy the dog? Well, there's
Okay,
an ear here, there's an eye, then an eye that's covered up with hair, and then
okay,
there's a nose here.
all right,
Yeah, that would be the nose, and then there's a tongue hanging out right here.
okay.
The
I'm
tongue,
with you.
yeah.
Hmm.
So I guess everyone sees different things, but this over here kind of looks like the troll, like the mountain troll from the Never-Ending Story.
Okay, yeah, I can see
What was
that.
his name? What was his name?
I don't know.
The rock troll or
I'll go with that.
rock person? I don't know. I wish we could see chat. I could tell you. The Italian mountains
Okay, go
and
ahead.
surrounding fog and Terrari?
Turies,
Huh?
Turies,
Tourists
Turi.
photograph are so breathtaking that you might not notice the small outline of a person standing at its base. Yeah, we see that.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen that. It really is amazing. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
okay, one more and then we'll go to break.
Okay. From the Top of the Cliff by Agnieszka Wieskoreski.
we
What?
why
White,
why correct?
Whitezorek. Let's say Whitezorek.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Boy, these names, dude.
Mm.
Yeah.
That is from the top of a cliff. Now, do you think if you got a running start, you could make it to the water?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Look,
It really would
looks
suck
like
to hit the sand, though, wouldn't it?
oh yeah, man.
Mm.
Now looks like there's something under the water here, like a big giant monster.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. It looks like it gets really deep really fast, huh?
Oh yeah. Do you think that any of these people have jumped off of here?
No, you wouldn't survive that. That's too high.
Oh man, you think?
Even if you hit the water, it would be like hitting concrete by the time you'd be going so hard, so
What if you?
fast when you hit that. Yeah.
What if you had on one of those suits?
Yeah. You're not going to see me chancing it.
Oh, okay.
Even if you got the perfect pencil thing, like when you dive off the diving board and try to pencil and not splash.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Though you might think Wiserek's beach photo was taken with a drone, it was actually captured from the edge of a cliff on
Yikes.
Indonesia's Nusa Penida Island. I had to bend a little bit, but I saw this amazing composition and couldn't help myself, the photographer said. All right, go ahead.
Saji, that's you. That's you on
Where?
top of the clothesline pole.
Where?
You're like in that video I made.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You're like Hebrew, I just suddenly realized I'm afraid of heights. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely suddenly realize I'm afraid of heights.
Yeah, on here.
And
Yeah.
I'm not really afraid of heights. As
Right.
long as I know I'm on a structurally sound thing, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, but this right here, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
If you were on the edge like that, would you
Yeah,
be?
I wouldn't be trying to angle myself and leaning over just to get a picture. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I need to refill my coffee, and I'm pretty sure Saji needs to refill his.
Why don't you play one of those videos you were going to play?
Now wait a minute, sir. Let me get to that.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna play. We are gonna play a couple of Hebrew videos, but not now. We want to be in the
Oh,
room.
okay.
We want to be in the room commentating on it while we're doing it.
Oh, okay. So what are you going to play?
I'm gonna play we're going on break music. Hold on.
All right. Let's hear it.
Well, we can't hear it yet. Hold on. I gotta download it.
Oh. Way to be prepared.
Well, we got to prepare before we go to break. So
Oh, okay. All right. I see.
let's see here.
All right.
It's a remix. There's a remix to that. Hold on. Ooh, let's see what this remix is. I get a little bit cautious on remixes. I don't know if they're going to cuss, do weird acid trip type stuff. I don't know what they're going to do. So let's.
Yeah, the remix could go in any direction. That's right.
Go to the lobby. Let's all go.
All right.
Okay.
Let me share my screen. Stop the original screen. Restart the old screen. There we go. Let's click there. Share it. Can you see that? Saji, can you see?
Yeah, it's 2 minutes long.
Oh, that'll be long enough for us to take our break.
Okay, if you say so.
People will be right back after these messages. Go do what you got to do. And then, well, here, hold on. I got an idea. Somewhere you can. Oh, the hell with it. Okay, so here we go, folks. We're going to take a small break, and then we'll be right back with the Hebrew and Saji show when Taco Tuesday continues. Thank you.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Lobby, lobby, lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Lobby, 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 lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Get our food. Let's all go to the lobby, lobby, lobby. Let's all go to the lobby, lobby, lobby. Let's all go to the lobby, lobby. To get ourselves a treat.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Lobby, lobby, lobby. Let's all go to the lobby, lobby, lobby.
Okay. That was a weird trippy thing.
Yeah, I actually liked it more than I thought I was going to.
Really?
That like the second half of it got pretty cool, man.
Oh, okay.
Keep that on file. We might use that again sometime.
Oh, I know. Yeah. All right. So I'm just about done making my coffee.
Well, that's good to know. I grabbed a bag of potato chips, so I'm going to try
I'm
to
glad. Yeah.
sneak in bites in between, speaking, because I don't want to be like, quality, bro.
Right. I've done that before. So let's see some of our comments here that we have. Hey, we've almost reached the 2-hour mark. That's pretty good for just the two of us. Just the two of us. Doing Taco Tuesday, just the two of us. We're going to make it if we try. Let's see here. We got Armor Up, who says, almost like an angelic figure overall. I guess that was some of the paintings. Art pictures, pictures. Let's see here. Maybe I should do just like a final shout out since we're almost, I think we're only going to do about 2.5 hours. That sounds about right. So let me just do the final shout out like backwards. Okay, we got Michael. Oh, let me not mention him till you're done snacking. We got Armor Up. Let's see here. Hebro from Eternia.
I heard of that guy.
Huh, he's around.
Yeah.
Eddie Sleestack McKean.
Okay.
Lorraine Lamore. Fogarty Phillip in the orange jumpsuit.
All right.
Hunter Hayden. Did I mention Armor Up?
I think you might have.
Okay. Bear Lamb. CJ.
Bearskin lamb?
Yes, Bearskin Lamb. I forgot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's his name. Yeah. That sounds kind of nasty a little bit. CJ Wood was here earlier. I don't know if she's still sticking around. John from America.
From America.
Lotar 900.
Wow.
Keith's dad was here earlier.
Keith's dad.
All right, let me scroll all the way down here to the bottom. And of course, Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine?
Michael Fontaine. And all right. My coffee's done. Let me go grab my coffee, and then we'll play a couple Hebro clips, and then we'll end the show. How do you think about that?
Sounds like a plan to me. I know you put out some new Hebro and Sagi episodes, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Hebro and Sagi.
And I know you originally were going to try to hold off on starting a new season till after the holidays, but then I guess inspiration struck, huh?
Yeah, I got bored. I was like so
Gotcha.
bored. I was sitting there. I was like, man, I just, you know, I got some. I put out some Mandela Effect videos, and then I put out some of my toy on my other channel, my toy review videos. And then I was like, dude, you know, I've been so serious here lately. I put out Charles Christmas Classic Scrooge, which is kind of a action figure video. I mean, it is, but it's more serious.
Right.
And
It's the one that got you the Peabody Award, right?
yes,
Yes.
the Peabody Award. What's the Peabody Award?
I don't know. I just made that up. It really is a thing, but I have no idea what you get, what you're being recognized for when you receive it.
Yeah, I just the image I got in my head was like the little dog, like the scientist dude. He walks up and hands me it was named after him. He comes up and hands it to me. Here you go, Sherman. Mm-hmm. I'm not Sherman. You know. You remember that show? Who's
yeah, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Who is in wait, let me do my Skeletor voice on this. Who is in Dan's chat? They will be punished. That's Skeletor talking, not me. You know. They will be punished. I will give them 62 lashes with Beastman's whip on their bare naked back. that is covered in sweat and has been bitten by horse flies. Boy, that would be evil. Good thing that was coming out of the mouth of Skeletor, not me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Who's in Dan's chat, though? Michael Fontaine. Wait, let me do it. I'll roll my R, even though Michael Fontaine doesn't have an R in it.
Yeah, how you going to roll an R that don't exist?
Yeah, check it out. Check it out. Like, who's in Dan's chat? Michael Fontaine. See, that's how you do it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, Lotar. You mean Lotar 900? Okay. Well, I don't care if he's in there. He's always in there. We'll be in there too, or at least I will be after the show. Anyway, so yeah, I put out some non-Peabody Award winning shows. Maybe they're Body P Award winning shows.
Well, you know, they just came out. Give them time. You know, you don't know.
Yeah, I have to give them time. All right. But here we go. We're going to play them for you fine folks out there in the audience. And I hope Keith's dad's watching because one of these does pertain to him. Pertain. Is it pertain?
I think so. Or you could just say he makes a cameo appearance.
Ah, yes. The second one's funnier. Oh, I guess he's in both of them. Okay, yeah. But here's this one, guys. I want you to watch it and watch closely because there might be some things you miss. You know, if you blink your eye, you might miss it. So here we go. Let me go ahead and I got to go to it first, Saji. So,
well, get to it, my friend. Get to it.
You know what my famous line is? Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, I can do that.
Cool.
Well, you're here. Can I talk to you?
No, because I'm busy. I can't talk and search at the same time.
Oh, let me tell you about my nostril hairs real quick.
Okay.
And how itchy they are.
Well, I wasn't talking about nostril hairs. I was talking about like mustaches. They grow, and then they curl, and they get up in there. And then-
Oh, well, that's totally different.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I took you out of context, my friend.
Yeah, how dare you? You were way off. You were way off base there, man.
I know, right?
Oh, it cracked me up. Okay, here we go. You crack me up too. Um,
Well, the cool thing about this first video you're going to play is
yeah.
it goes well with the thing that we were just looking at with the pictures
Ooh,
of suddenly feeling small in such a great big world, because
yeah.
that's kind of what happens to us in this first episode.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, I like the outside. I like filming things outside because you got the sunlight, and it just looks better. I don't know. But anyway, no, he doesn't, Michael Fontaine. Not now. We're doing a show. No, we're not opening the phone lines because it's a shorter show than usual, buddy. But maybe next year we will. All right, here we go, guys. I hope you guys will. Oh, whoops! What happened? There we go. I hope you guys will enjoy this. So, let me know when to pause this, Edgy, because I'm sure there's some stuff you have questions about.
Okay, if I have any questions, I'll tell you.
All right, cool.
Can you pause it real quick?
I think I drank a bug. Hold on. What's up?
The intro music. Where did you find that? That was really cool.
Oh, I don't know. That's been in it was in last season.
I know, but I just, it was my first question.
Oh, that came from the Skeletor show.
Okay. See,
Like
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like these people have a show called the Skeletor Show, and I just basically stole it from them.
Okay, you ripped them off. That's cool.
Yeah. I totally ripped them off. So I guess props to the Skeletor Show. Thank you for letting me steal that from you. That was mighty nice of you. Okay, here we go.
Hey, bro.
Oh shit, sorry.
What the actual hell are we doing here? I don't know, Saji. Where are we exactly?
I don't know, but there's grass all around us, and there's wind and shit like that.
Hey, look, there's something falling from that sky, Hebrew.
What? What do you mean there's something falling to that sky?
Look over there.
Over where, Saji?
Look up. Oh, God. A giant walnut of some sort.
Now, I got a question.
Out of this stupid.
Huh?
I knew it was coming. I told you to look up. Yet
Yeah.
I still get hit by it.
I know.
Now, wouldn't it have made more sense for you to get hit by it?
It would have, but somehow the shenanigans always have to happen to you.
Yeah, I know. I just thought I'd. Okay, you're right.
The guy, the funny guy is the one that never gets it. It's the straight guy that always gets it.
Gotcha.
Like
I
Abbott
understand.
Costello, or the Three Stooges, or well, I guess the Three Stooges, they were all sort of the buffoons. But never mind. Laurel and Hardy, yeah. Anyway, see ya.
Place, I mean, fast. It's too realistic. Ah, oh my God, there's another walnut. Ow, damn it.
Saji, are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. I just got hit with a giant walnut, Hebrew. What the hell does that tell you? Hey, look, up there, Hebrew.
Up where? What are you talking about?
Up there.
Hey, I think that's a clothesline pole.
Let's go to it. Wait a minute, Hebrew. I'm not that good at climbing.
It's okay. We don't have to climb. We'll walk up the side of this thing until we reach the very top.
Oh, Ebro, the sun's out. Oh my God. Oh my.
The sun's out. Oh no. I never. What is that thing up there? That yellow, or what's not yellow? That white.
that bright orb in the sky.
Yeah. Like, also, I want to inform the audience that what we just did there defies all gravity. I think maybe we had sticky boots on that day.
God, Ebro, I just realized I'm afraid of heights. Well, I can't help that, Saji. What do you mean you can't help it? Of course you can. Oh my God, there's no clothesline here. Saji, watch that step. Oh, look, Hebrew, there's a portal right there. Let's jump into it. Sounds good to me, Saji. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, God. Am I glad to be back in this reality? Boy, that reality was just stupid. Yeah, tell me about it, Saji. I just did, Hebrew. I just did. What the hell? Hey, guys. Oh, my Lord, it's just Keith's dad. I thought you were somebody else. And judging by the way you were screaming, you probably thought I was like Jason or something. Yeah, I thought Jason was attacking us, but that obviously was not the case. Me and Hebrew were in this surreal world where a bunch of walnuts were. Yeah, that's nice, Saji. Hey, do you guys want to come over to my place and play some Minecraft? Do I? Do you? Do I ever? Yeah, do we ever? Boy, I tell you what, that would be just the bee's knees. All right, well, you guys come on over. Let's say 8 o'clock. Oh,
I like that. That would just be the bee's knees. I don't think I've ever heard you say that before.
No, I don't think it's something I would normally say, but it was still pretty cool for the show.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was just going to say 8 o'clock. Maybe you're psychic, Hebrew. All right, see you guys. Wait a minute. Where even is your place? Oh, he didn't even tell us.
I think it's funny right there where we've been to his place like 100 times already, and you're asking, like, where is his place? Like,
yeah, it's like we've never been there before, right?
Yeah.
Well, Hebrew, I guess we better get some rest if we're going to go to his place. Hey, Hebrew? Hebrew, where did you go? Oh, for God's sake. Hebrew told me to tell you that he had to go get a snack, and also he had to pee. Wow, that's Hebrew for you. Hey, what's that standing behind you? What do you mean, standing behind me? You're playing a joke, aren't you? No, seriously, there's something like standing right behind you. I'm afraid to turn around and look, but oh my God! Hi, I'm Chuck Norris. I'm going to take 20 cigarettes and shove them in your mouth and force you to smoke all of them. That doesn't sound too horrible.
That sounds like something I'd say. Is that the worst you could do?
Yeah.
Chuck Norris, Michael Keaton, Chuck Norris. Why, you son of a... You get him, Chuck. You shut up. He's my best friend, you asshole. Oh, God. That'll teach him a thing or two to talk about Chuck Norris Michael Keaton like that. Huh, Michael Keaton?
He's all about himself. He started to say Chuck Norris there. Say.
Oh,
yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, hey, that's right. Hey, did you bother to check his wallet? His wallet? We don't do that stuff. I guess you're right. You want to go to my place and play some Minecraft? Why, sure. All right, let's go. I got SpaghettiOs and hot dogs. That's pretty much all I got in my place.
Wow.
Well, why do I have a feeling that that's probably what you really did have available, like in real life?
Yeah, that's something that, like, at the end of the month, like my cabinet either has SpaghettiOs or baked beans. Like, that's the last two items on the shelf.
I remember one time when I uh I went into the cabinet or the pantry or whatever. This has been years ago. I can't even remember this. I don't know the last time I had them, but the Vienna sausages, and I was just so happy to find them because I
Mm.
wanted meat. Like I didn't want. There was green beans, there was corn, there
Hmm.
was in a can or whatever. I'm like, oh my god, and could find some beef vegetable soup or some something meat, and I found the two small, those little miniature cans of Vienna sausages, and I felt like I found gold.
Yeah, that's the way it is back in the day. You were either I was either down the like two packages of ramen, pork and beans, SpaghettiOs, and two hot dogs. Like that would be the normal thing. For some reason, it always ended up that way by the end of the month. Like I ate all the good things already, and that's the very last things that I would have chosen.
Totally understand. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Buddy. All right, cool. Oh, that was a good hot dog. Hey, Saji, are you okay? Saji? Saji. I wonder what he's got in his wallet. Oh, cool. I'm going to the arcade. Do.
What he didn't know was, is there more? Oh, no. Okay. What he didn't know was there actually was very little money in there, like maybe $1.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was not like you're gonna find $50 bills in there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So let me ask you, like, all in all, how did you feel about that episode?
How did I feel? I was happy to actually see a new Hebrew and Saji episode.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I don't know. I was excited about the fact that there's a new season. I thought it was cool that you took us outside.
Yeah.
And I was
Pretty
pissed
much.
off that you took money. You took $1 out of my wallet.
Yeah, that was funny though. He's like, I'm gonna take 20 cigarettes and force you to smoke. And go, yeah, that's okay. Something I would do anyway. Yeah.
I'm interested to see how the series or the season pans out. Like, see what direction you end up taking it in.
That's
What
right.
kind of artistic ventures and shenanigans you may have for us.
There's all kinds of shenanigans out there, my brother. Couple of
You set the bar so high on those first two seasons. I mean, you're really going to have to step your game up, my friend. None of this like a halfway stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I had a bunch of ideas in my head. There's a couple things I want to do, but I want to do more outside stuff. Like I want to do like us swinging from branches or sliding down on Christmas lights or, just exciting stuff.
Maybe take us somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Instead of, I mean, not that your backyard isn't cool, but maybe we should go on a road trip or something.
Oh man, like to the grocery store.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Like the candy aisle would be kind of cool, or
Yeah.
the produce department.
Yeah, I think I could do that. I'd go in there, but I'd have to remove the mask while I'm talking and then just like go down an aisle that no one's down and just start filming, pull out my action.
Or you'd be better off probably just to try like a five and dime, like a quickie mart or something, and just go tell the cashier person, hey, I'm making a home movie. I need to. Do you mind if I take 10 minutes here, and that way you won't get reported to the crazy police or anything.
Yeah, I'm down some aisle and I pull out some action figures. Yeah, start talking. like to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she runs to the back and calls down. I got some weirdo in here. He got action figures and he's talking to the candy. Can you send someone right away?
Yeah. Uh, I've been able to get by with that in most stores. Like I go down the aisle and I'll see like the honey bear, the bear that's filled with honey. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I'll like have him talking to Mrs. Buttersworth.
Oh, okay. I can see how they might be compatible.
Yeah, that's when I would have my kid with me trying to entertain my kid, or hell, even when I was by myself trying to entertain myself, I would see who was watching, and if I could get an audience, I would say, okay, I'm going to do this bit down the aisle, just break out just a random bit and see if I can get a few laughs out of somebody, or something
Right.
like that.
How does that old joke go with the three guys that they're like co-workers and they
Mm.
walk into a diner and they order some coffee and the waitress is like really attractive, like super like good looking, and the first guy's like, could you pass me the honey? And then the second guy's like, not to be outdone, he's like, pass me the sugar. And and then the last guy's like, pass me the tea bag.
Oh man. That's funny. That is funny, Sergio. I like that one.
You never heard that before?
No, that's the first I've ever heard of it.
Oh, okay. All
It's
right.
really good, man. I like that. I'll have to use that sometime. But no, I will do that sometimes. I go to the store and I'll be bored. I'll be by myself and I'll be like shopping, and then I'll go down the aisle and do voices of different like things that have faces on them and stuff. And I'll just do it to see if I get a laugh. And sometimes I actually, like, if people are walking by, they'll see me do that and they'll laugh,
Oh yeah.
There-
Once people realize you're totally harmless, like they can enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some people though, they just kind of give you a weird look and just move on like you're not even there. But let me ask you this. Have you ever been like lowly sort of like mumbling to yourself about what you should buy? Like you're in the store and you read the label out loud or something, and you're like, someone passes by you and you're like, yeah, I'm just reading this label. And they're like, oh yeah, I do that all the time. Just don't answer yourself,
Oh yeah. I've heard that one before. I
Yeah.
have been in the store like trying to get something that like my wife wanted at the time or whatever. And so I call her while I'm in the store. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm standing here at the thing. What exactly do you want? And I realize I'm being a total nuisance, because when you're in a store like that, you're always talking extra loud and whatnot. And
Yeah.
and soft etiquette is not always my like my I don't know, my forte. I'm not. I will talk in a loud, obnoxious voice in a public place and draw unnecessary attention to
Yeah.
myself. Yeah, I will do that from time
I
to
do
time.
that too, man. It's like I'll be in the store or a restaurant or something, my wife, and I'll try to be quiet about it, but I'll be like, look at that guy over there. Doesn't he look like so and so? She'll be like, yeah, I think he heard you.
Yeah. Next time you place your order, you don't have to say it so loud that the person on the other side of the restaurant
Yeah.
can write it down. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that too. Like, yeah, I want some eggs and bacon, and what's this pancake deal you have with the Mickey Mouse ears on it? I want that, and I want some coffee, I'll say it so loud.
And no, I don't want to look at the dessert menu.
Or you'll be there and you'll be agitated or something, and you're waiting for a drink refill, and then you'll say it loud, like almost on purpose, but not on purpose. Like you'll go, "What is taking that waitress so long?"
Uh-huh.
you know.
Or or better yet, you know your wife wants a refill and
Uh-huh.
she's bitching at you, and you see the waitress over on the other side, and you try to hold your hand up and get her attention, and
Yeah.
not draw too much attention, and she totally doesn't look at you, so you have to get up and oh man, I
Yeah.
hate when that happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually done that a few times. You know what I did one time is like our waitress was I needed some hot sauce. And I looked over and we were sitting next to the waitress station. I needed some hot sauce and I think some syrup or something. And I got sick of waiting, man. I waited for like 20 minutes. Finally, I got up and I'm like, screw it. I grabbed some sweetener. I grabbed the hot sauce. I grabbed some syrup from the waitress station. While I was up there, somebody sitting like next to us said, "Hey, man, can you give me some ketchup?" So,
Yeah, I've even went so far as to give myself a free refill
oh, did you?
at the fountain stand. Yeah, where the
Well,
only the waitresses are supposed to be back there. But I'm
oh,
like, you know
really?
what? I waited long enough. I'm just gonna go make it myself.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that before too, man. It's so aggravating. And then you like, when you're done eating and everything, you feel like you get so pressured into like leaving tips, and I'm looking over at my wife. I'm like, no, we're not. We're not doing that. We're not. And then she's like, oh, come on, we'll give her $1 or something. I'm like, oh, I guess so. But I feel like I've been ripped off, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. I've been there, done that. Totally understand.
But anyway, yeah, I got the continuation to that movie. It's not a continuation, but it's sort of,
It's episode 2, right?
yeah,
Season 3, episode 2.
season 3, episode 2. So we're gonna play that, and then here we go. Well, I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm sorry, and I'm not sharing, am I? Sorry.
No,
Okay.
negative Skeletor Rider.
Skeletor Rider. I like that name. Here we go. Here.
Yeah, who?
Whoop. Too far. All right. I misspelled listen.
I figured you did that on purpose because of the lesson.
Podcast?
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I keep telling him, Dan, it's highly inappropriate, but he doesn't listen to me. Oh, no. He just goes on and on and on about. Well, I'll tell you, man, you better get that shit straight because you're going to start losing audience members. He keeps doing that. Yeah, I know.
I have the feeling he's talking about me showing these shows.
Trust me, I know. Bro, what are you doing? You knocked me over. Dude, you landed on me. Do. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Hebrew, you're going to have to move that coat rack. You can't just put that tree anywhere.
You know what's funny?
What's that?
Is what you told me when you first watched this. You said that you were thinking this as soon as he said it, like you're going to have to move that coat rack.
Yeah. I was like, when I watched it, I was like, I was thinking to myself, is he going to move the coat rack?
Yeah. I think in the next episode, I'm going to address that coat rack being there. So we'll see. We'll see what future episodes hold. I don't know.
Hey, Hebrew, that tree looks like a toilet brush.
Dude, come on, Dan. This tree is awesome.
Yeah, whatever you say, brother. But I'm still saying it looks like a toilet brush. Yeah, Hebrew, that tree does kind of look like a toilet brush. Are we going to have to decorate that damn thing? Yes, I do think so, Saji. Oh, man, that's crazy business. Guys, I have to go. I got to go feed Koki and walk him. Have fun decorating your tree, bro. Oh, thanks, Dan. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Dan. I really need you to... Can someone help me out here? See ya. Oh, you got a tree that looks like a toilet brush. That's nice. Saji, if you could do any better, then you go out and get a tree. I don't know. I'm not a go out and get a tree kind of guy, Hebro. I'm more of a sit on the couch and watch someone else decorate a tree kind of guy. Besides, where are we getting all the money for this at? Oh, nowhere. That's very suspicious, Hebro. I feel like my wallet, might have gotten a little bit lighter here lately. No, not at all. Saji, we're all good. Look at that. I found that bag of money laying on the sidewalk the other day. Hebro, that looks kind of suspicious. I mean, it's got a dollar sign on it and everything. I think maybe you should turn that in, Hebro. No. Trust me. We can use this to buy Christmas presents for everyone. Okay, if you say so, but just leave me out of it, okay? Well, I'm going to put your name on all the cards. No, Hebro, please. Don't do that.
You didn't want...
You done enough.
You didn't want no part of that.
Nope, not at all. But it is cool, though, how you found a bag of money with a money symbol on it. I got to give you props for that.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you didn't want no part of no Christmas presents coming from stolen money. That's
No. Well, technically, it's just luckily stumbled upon money. So it's not technically stolen.
Oh, yeah, true.
At least the way you described it, anyway.
Yeah.
All right, whatever you say. Guys, how's it going?
Huh? Who the heck are you?
Yeah, who the heck? Wait, let me turn this way. Who the heck even are you?
And what's up with this guy's facial expression?
I know. He looks...
Came out of the
Hold on. He's supposed to be a Fright Feature Ghostbuster.
He's definitely Fright Feature, all right.
Yeah. That mouth just don't look right, does it?
Or do his eyebrows or his big buggy eyes. He looks totally like he's on some Flocka or something.
Yeah. Maybe he's been snorting whatever's in that Christmas tree.
Yeah, for sure.
And I just come here to tell you that Keith's dad is wanting you guys to come to his house. Remember? You said in the last episode you would.
Oh, yeah, he's right, Hebro. We can't disappoint Keith's dad.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Man, I got more Christmas shopping to do.
I love how you said, Keith's dad sent a minion.
Hold on. What now?
I love how Keith's dad sent a minion to come remind us instead of either you or I just saying, "Oh, remember Keith's dad wanted us to." No, Keith's dad sent some guy, some random weirdo guy to come tell us.
Yeah, I had to invent a new character just for that. Yeah.
Keith's dad, though. Just saying.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Oh, can't forget my bag of money. Don't want to leave this laying around. Nothing like playing regular Nintendo. Got tired of playing Minecraft for a while. Jeez. Oh, crap. Hold on. Who is it?
It's us, Keith's dad. That's it.
It's open, dude.
I like how It's like I was trying to get his voice just right, and it sounded like a woman.
Yeah, I assume that you were doing it on purpose for the joke.
No, no, no. It was like I was trying to get his voice just right, but yeah, no, it it was totally a mistake,
Gotcha.
and I just left it in there because it is.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought it was part of the gag.
Yeah.
Jeez, don't like yell at me, dude. I don't like that too well. That does not set well with me. Okay.
Ow! Are you playing Nintendo?
Yes, I am playing Super Mario Brothers. I do believe that's Mario Brothers. Do not correct me, Hebrew. I don't have my coffee. You wouldn't like me without my coffee. Just saying. Do you guys?
That, of course, is a Incredible Hulk reference.
Yeah, I totally picked up on that.
Guys want to play some Super Mario Brothers?
No thanks.
I brought him here, Keith's dad. Thank you, Slim Mike.
Slim Mike? Who the hell is Slim Mike?
Slim Mike is a guy I play Minecraft with quite often. Isn't that right, Slim Mike? Yep, that's right. Okay, see you guys. Yes, he is not essential to the plot of this story. So, Hebrew, what have you been up to here lately, man? Oh, nothing much. Just Christmas shopping and buying Christmas trees and doing Christmassy things. Yeah, I would be Christmas shopping myself, but my wife took the kids out to go deer hunting.
What? Really? Oh my God. Your wife took the kids to go deer hunting?
No, Saji, I'm just totally fucking with you. Kids are in school, dumbass. Oh my, this is so like outside of my character. I would never say that. But anyway, yeah, I'm just sitting here playing Nintendo, chilling. You know, not sitting on my couch. I don't know why. You know, one would almost assume as though my couch was a painting and not actually physical furniture.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I've always wondered, like, why do you sit on the floor, Keith's dad?
Well, I tell you, Saji, it is simple. Hold on. Saji, would you get that? You don't have to actually answer, just yell.
Okay, who is it?
It is I, Superman.
Oh, is Superman allowed in here?
Yeah, he's cool. He used to come over once a week and drink coffee with me.
Okay, cool. Come on in, Superman.
I like how Keith's dad is on a coffee drinking basis with Superman.
Yeah, well, you know, if anybody was going to be on a coffee drinking basis with Superman, it would be Keith's dad.
Yeah. Oh man, my ear. Ow, that hurts.
Hi, guys. He barely fits the board. Hi, guys. Whoa, you're not the other Superman. He's way shorter. Yes, I am giant Superman.
So what are you doing here, giant Superman, might I ask?
Well, I came here to teach Hebrew a lesson.
What do you mean, teach Hebrew a lesson?
What do you mean, what do I mean, teach Hebrew a lesson? Hebrew, I understand you have a bag full of money. Where did you hear that at? Never mind where I heard that at. Scare Performance told me you had a bag of money.
Never mind. But then I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, and he totally threw Scarab under the bus there.
Yeah, and how did you decide to make Scarab a snitch?
I don't know, man. I just because
I honestly believe that if the way it would have really went down, if Scarab knew you had the money, he would have approached you and been like, you know, I could tell Superman you got this money, or you could just share some of it with me.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Is you know how stingy Hebrew is.
Oh yeah, that's true. He probably did give you an opportunity to,
Yeah.
yeah, and you refused his offer, and so he had no choice. Yeah, you called his
Yeah.
bluff, and he had to show you. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, he would have been totally cool with it, but no, Hebrew wouldn't share any of it. So that's what you get, Hebrew.
That's a see. That's why it's so cool when you watch it. On the live stream with us, is you get the story behind the story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Have a bag of money or not? I do, as a matter of fact. Whoa, you have a bag of money? Can I see it? Oh, yeah, I did bring it with me. Cool. Where is it? It's like right here. Right here. Do you see it? It's like a full bag of money. Oh, man, that's funny. Like, it even has a dollar sign on it. You never see those things. Yeah.
This also goes to show you Hebrew's characters. Like, he couldn't resist showing it to Keith's dad.
No, and Superman in that freeze frame there, it looks so discerning. Like he's frowning upon you in your bag of money.
Yeah.
He's casting judgment on you, my friend.
I know. Look at him. Yeah. That's weird.
Exactly. Hebrew, where does the confusion lie? Why did you think it would be okay just to pick up a bag with an obvious dollar sign on it that you found on the street? I don't know. I thought maybe some, super rich guy dropped it out of his pocket. Dropped it out of his pocket, huh? Well, let me tell you something, Hebrew. I'm going to teach you a lesson. All right, giant Superman, you do that. Shut up, Sandy. Oh, okay. I'm going to teach you a lesson because that obviously is not.
That's
did not
twice.
Just drop out of some rich man's pocket.
That's funny. Man, you got told to shut up by two different people.
Yeah, no, earlier it was Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Well, at least he didn't kick me.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You think Scrooge McDuck was walking down the street that fell out of his billfold? By the way, Sandy, he stole your wallet one day and used the money down at the arcade.
He told on us.
Hebrew! So now, Hebrew, I will teach you the true meaning of Christmas, you asshole.
I like. Okay.
I'll teach you. Who says that? I will teach you the true meaning of Christmas, you asshole.
I don't know, man. That's kind of mean. I mean, why would you use that kind of word to? Okay, first of all, he skipped over the fact that Scrooge McDuck is an actual, a real thing that exists in this world.
Right, that like a He-Man action figure talking to a Superman action figure would have a hard time, being convinced that Scrooge McDuck exists. Yeah, I follow that logic.
And then, like, Superman, very forcefully, I might add, I'm gonna teach you the true meaning of Christmas, you asshole. I don't know. I just find that very funny, the way he worded it.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean, indeed? That money was stolen from Lex Luthor. He took it from the First National Bank of whatever the hell this town is. Now, give me that money. No, you know what? I'll take it from you. There. See? I moved so fast that you guys did not even see me move. Because I'm Superman and I'm cool like that. I got this bag of money And now, Hebrew, I will teach you a super lesson. Cool. Can I watch? Yes, you can. It'll be quick, though. Oh, my God, you grabbed me, like, so fast. Yes, I did, brother. And now, the true lesson of Christmas is this. Don't ever steal money from Lex Luthor. This is what you...
So the true meaning of Christmas: don't ever steal money from Lex Luthor.
Yeah, why would Superman even want to return money to Lex Luthor anyway?
Well, he's not. I mean, he's going to return it back to the bank, but he's like, I don't know. He worded that weird. I don't know. But it's like some of the shit that he's saying in here makes me think he's not the real Superman.
Yeah, I concur.
You get. Oh, he's going to be flying for a while. Yes, indeed he is. Well, see you guys. I got to get this money back to the bank. Superman, you do realize you left a Hebrew-sized hole in my roof. Oh, sorry about that, Keith's dad. If this were my money, I'd totally repay you for that roof. But I can't, so, goodbye. Oh, shit. Now he just left a Superman-size hole in my roof, which was right next to the Hebrew-size hole in my roof. That's just great. But Keith's dad, I'll pay for it somehow. Huh? What do you mean you're going to pay for it? When Hebrew wasn't looking, I took $25,000 out of that bag. Oh, cool. So you could pay for my roof. I'd love that.
How much money was in that bag?
I don't know.
He took 25,000 out, and there was still plenty of money in there to make it look like a full bag.
Well, I mean, if there's a full bag if there's a money bag with a dollar sign on it like that, I don't know. The first thing I think of is like Richie Rich or something. So I'm guessing a money bag like that has at least $1 million in it, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's continue.
That's awesome. Come on, man. Let's play some Nintendo. Saji? I heard you. Heard you all the way from the bank where I was at returning the money. You're going to pay the ultimate price now, Saji. No, wait a minute, Superman. I didn't. Superman, please don't. Ah! Oh, sorry about that, Keith's dad. Damn it. So long. Oh, why didn't you just fly through the pre-existing hole that you made earlier? Oh, man. Now who's going to pay for my roof? Ow!
So, okay, there you have it, folks.
Pretty cool.
I can appreciate that. It's like the only problem is that I think a lot of people didn't catch. I think you did because you're smart like that.
Oh,
but
yeah, definitely. I caught it 100%.
But like Superman obviously made a new hole because he didn't fly back through the pre-existing one that he flew through earlier.
Well, yeah, he mentioned that.
Yeah.
But you were saying you should have put the line in. Well, now there's a Saji size hole in my roof too.
Yeah, I should have done that. That would have been funny. Yeah.
Right. Yep. It would have been the good last line. But either way, it was a great episode. You did a good job.
Oh man, thank you. It skipped from 8 to 4, so I'd say that's a good one to put a lid on and close the show until next week. What do you think, sir?
Yeah, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, and we'll be back on Sunday.
Hold on, let me check my calendar.
All right.
It looks like we won't be back on Sunday.
Okay, when will we be on air again next, my friend?
Okay, let me check it out. Okay, because we are doing a New Year's Eve special, but it's not going to be on New Year's Eve.
All right.
So
we just don't know when yet, right?
Hold on. No, I'll tell you when. I know when.
Okay.
I do.
All right.
Here's the date that I have in mind, okay?
All right.
Okay. First of all, let's see what next Sunday is. Oh, yeah, we could totally do another Shifty Sunday.
All right.
Well, Shifty Sunday's on the 3rd? No. That can't be right.
You must be a whole week ahead of yourself. Today's the 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When is the next coming Sunday?
Today is the 27th.
All right.
So we will have one more Shifty Sunday.
That could be our New Year's Eve show, right?
Yeah, there you go. We can do a New Year's Eve show on the 27th on Shifty Sunday. That way we got the whole gang here. We got you, me, Armor.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Whoever else we want to invite. But for now, guys, I'll throw the microphone to you, Saji. But first, I just want to tell all of our listeners, thanks for watching. And Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. You were a wonderful audience. Thank you.
Ditto. Merry Christmas. Thank you, everybody, for sticking through us through this crazy year of 2020. I hope everybody does have a nice Christmas and hopefully gets to spend some time with their family and loved ones and people that they care about. And that's really all I got. Thanks again, Hebrew, for having me on.
Cool beans, Chacho. So that does it for Taco Tuesday. For Sagittarically Speaking and Hebrew 77, good night, everyone. We'll see you on the next Taco Tuesday. I almost said Shifty Sunday, man. That's weird. You ever do that?
All the time. I mean, it never ends, man.
Yeah, the shows kind of bleed together sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to play this again because I think it's pretty damn cool. Thank you, Taco John's, for sponsoring us. Not really, but.
Taco John's wants you to have a happy holiday the Mexican way with Nachos Navidad. Lots of fresh-made corn tortilla chips piled high and topped with all kinds of delicious things. Nachos Navidad from Taco John's. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. And from Taco John's.
All right. That's the end of the show. We hope to see you all again next time for Taco Tuesday. Yeah, Taco Tuesday. Yeah, Taco Tuesday. I said taco. Yeah, Taco Tuesday. So long, everybody. Ha ha. Yeah.